Let's try to install Nvflash on an Asus transformer pad. Nvflash is a special bootloader which protects that very bootloader from firmware flash accidents which may turn your tablet to a brick. A brick is a situation when you can't restore your device anymore, essentially turning your pad to an inexpensive piece of silicon. A common trait of all hacker solutions, the instructions are minimal and require the user to know a lot. If you don't, you have to spend many hours online trying to gather information piece by piece. So what will you need? First, enable USB debugging on your tablet. Next, use the official Asus utility to unlock a bootloader, which I described in another video. It's worth mentioning that even this is official utility, it voids your warranty. It is considered that you can't lock a bootloader again, however, some forum posts say it's tricky but possible. You also need special USB drivers, download them. Get Nvflash on the same page. You will also require a mysterious fast boot. It turns out this is a part of Android SDK, but if you don't want to download the whole package, just get fastboot separately. So you have 4 folders: drivers, fastboot, Nvflash, and Willy. For convenience, put files from the latter 3 into a single location. Now turn off your tablet, then power it on again, holding volume down button. In the left upper corner, checking for RCK image will appear, and then 3 icons in the middle of the screen. Using volume down, select the USB icon, and then press volume up to confirm. You're now in fastboot mode. Windows doesn't have drivers for this mode, of course, so go to Device Manager and manually point it to the path where you extracted the downloaded drivers. Now a fastboot device should appear in the Device Manager. So now open command prompt in the folder where we merged 3 folders together and enter the following command, only to get signature mismatch error. It turns out there was an update from Asus which did not install Jelly Bean while adding signature check to the bootloader. That 4.03 firmware version 9.4.5.30. In other words, this version introduced signature check. From now on, to update your bootloader, the update file must be signed by Asus. That's exactly the same way game console manufacturers prevent users from running unsigned homebrew applications. Needless to say, the custom bootloader we are trying to flash is not signed by Asus. Neither are the previous official firmwares prior to version 30, since signature check was introduced in this version only. That's why you can't downgrade to an earlier bootloader. Dead end. So, on one hand, Asus officially issues a way to unlock a bootloader, like, guys, do whatever you want, but this will void your warranty. Which is somewhat fair. On the other hand, Asus releases a software update effectively blocking all non-Asus bootloaders from installation. So, by unlocking your device, you've lost your warranty and gained nothing, since it is still locked to Asus-only software. So, basically, Asus is heading full speed the way already pioneered by Apple, Sony, and other copyrights. That's sad and indecent. So what to do now? Well, let's at least install Jelly Bean. Since we unlocked our device and over-the-air updates are not available for us anymore, we'll have to flash complete image, which is even better in the long run. You may flash it with fastboot, but it's much easier to flash from a microSD memory card. First, download the update from Asus website. It's an archive, which has another archive inside, which has blob and metadata. Unpack it only once, leaving the second archive inside untouched. Copy it as a zip to the root of the memory card, power off the tablet, insert the card, and power on the device. Now select Update from the notifications list and confirm it. Updating will take about 5 minutes. A quick check, the update was a success. If you got problems with keeping root, add Clockwork Mod Recovery to the fastboot folder, copy SuperSU to your device, flash Clockwork Recovery, and use it to install SuperSU. If you've lost Flash, just get it from Adobe website and install it as a package.